within tourism in Honduras, it is possible maybe that, someone has been to Honduras and things like that. If they have been to Honduras, sometimes cruises go there, and it's because they've got some very beautiful beaches. They've got some old ruins that are kind of exciting for people to go see, especially Mormons kind of like them because it's like, oh, this could be the city of Nephi, or you get a little bit of that sometimes. But yeah, so there's a lot of real ruins, but then Honduras kind of plays on that too, and they'll build ruins, build old looking Aztec things and stuff like that to just kind of represent their culture, because it is true. The area was inhabited by indigenous people for a long time, and there are some really cool monuments and really cool remnants left of those peoples, and so that's kind of exciting. They've got some great beaches, like I said, and so a lot of the more touristy type stuff was in the northern half of Honduras, where I didn't spend any time. But there is some really beautiful things there, and there, like I said, cruises in particular will often make stops in Honduras to go spend a little bit of time. One of the things that was kind of cool, and one of the things that I went to multiple times, is in the capital there is this giant statue. They call it Pikachu, and it's a statue of Christ, and it looks a lot like the one down in Brazil. I think it's in Rio de Janeiro, the giant statue of Christ holding his hands out and things like that. And it's not nearly as big. The one in Honduras is not nearly as big as the one that's in Brazil, but it is pretty big, and it kind of overlooks the city. And that was kind of cool. Just as a missionary, that it's kind of a reminder that Heavenly Father and Christ, that they are looking down on us, and in particular, they were concerned about the work. And so there were times that that was actually one of the mission activities that we would do, where the President would usually take the missionaries up there. All the missionaries who had just finished their first transfer, he would invite them to come up to the capital and go up to the mountain on a preparation day and go see the statue, because it was kind of a fun thing, kind of a neat monument in Tegucigalpa, but also just to remind us, that Christ is looking down on us for our work, and we should continue to know that we're there to serve Him, and that He's really there. So that was kind of neat too.